My name is Ethan Ordog. I am from Morristown, New Jersey. I work for the Begley Law Group, and I've been a member of the Special Needs Alliance since 2019.
In terms of the biggest legal challenges people with disabilities face when planning for the future, what would you say?
I think that question, unfortunately, has a couple of different answers. Number one, I think there's a lot of misinformation out there about what people can do, what they can't do, and it's really that accessing those resources. There are so many professionals who can help these individuals. They're not alone. This is why the Special Needs Alliance is such an important resource, because families can reach out to an attorney in most states in the country and get wonderful legal advice and really feel as though that there's an advocate who cares for them, who's willing to assist them in this planning process.
What is one of the misconceptions people have about legal planning for individuals with disabilities?
I think probably one of the biggest misconceptions is that they're alone in the process. And I believe that so many individuals don't start the planning process or don't know where to begin because they are overwhelmed by it. They have other aspects of life they're dealing with, work, other children, the fact that they have to try to figure out what they need to do to organize planning, i.e. gathering their financials, trying to think about their own mortality, and they just don't want to do that. And there are such good people and resources that are there to help them advocate for what they need to accomplish and be able to help them with the planning process, that it really should not be as daunting as they may believe it to be.
What advice would you give families about to begin navigating these legal complexities?
Take a breath. Take a breath and realize that there are people out there who are going to help you. There's many professionals. It does take a village. And a lot of the planning process, it's not just that I have a financial advisor or that I have an attorney or that I have a friend who has a child with a disability. Everybody that's going to work with you probably has that network of people who can help. I tell people all the time when they come into our office, you're not alone. Other people are going through this. You're not the only case that has a child with a disability or children with disabilities. And it's so important to make sure that they feel that you care, that you can exude that empathy, that they want to know that somebody really does take an interest in what their plight in life might be, and that we have a solution to it that will give them the peace of mind to help them along their planning process.
When you think about your membership at the SNA, how has it helped you to make a bigger impact on your community?
I have learned so much from the Special Needs Alliance and the members. Besides just the friends and colleagues we developed, the amount of resources, information, being on the top end of new legislation, amendments to different planning documents that we need to do. The SNA is a vital component of how we practice, because we are so lucky that we have individuals in all these states who we can reach out to. And just that network, when we have major litigation around the country, that we can reach out to attorneys in other states and know that they can help us with a simple call. The sharing of information, just if I have a question about an issue or a case, both individually and maybe in another jurisdiction, being able to get on the phone with somebody and in 5 minutes have an answer, it's such a valuable part of our practice that we really embrace when we're dealing with these big challenging problems.
Why should other attorneys actually join the SNA, and how would they get involved?
So I think that obviously the first issue is the collegial nature of what we do. I think the SNA, because of the amount of dedicated leaders in their respective states, these are people that are just top edge, minds, and they're all good people. We talk about going to meetings and conferences. Everybody gets along. Everybody has a nice time, but everybody's willing to share their knowledge, their expertise, both in the process, the administration of things. So, to get involved, I think that you have to really have a passion for special needs planning and then be able to reach out to the organization, because somebody, if you really want to be a part of this organization and are qualified, they'll find a way to get you in either through a sponsored member or some other individual has a connection to Special Needs Alliance. They'll make it happen.